earlier in the season, Jimmy said that he doesn't really lock in until after All-Star break. He said, beginning part of the season, this is what it is. But after All-Star break, it's really time to lock in, focus, take that game to the next level. Now, we know playoff Jimmy is a thing, but after the game, he was asked about it.
You've denied it before, but it's playoff Jimmy.
It's not a thing. It's not. I just be hooping.
Probably one of my favorite lines.
He looked like an uncle, man. He looked like an uncle at a barbecue.
I just be hooping.
How about a pack of cigarettes? Got the
cigarette. Yeah, he got the cigarette stuck right here. Yeah.
Working the grill.
I haven't seen the black cut off in so long, man.
Hey.
He probably got black forces on.
Facts.
For sure.
He got that energy.
Shit up.
Well, question for both of y'all, because we know you got to turn it up come playoff time. So how does your approach change from the regular season versus the playoffs?
I mean, it's just cutting off distractions, right? You're not going out, whatever you were doing, like even if your diet's gonna change, you're gonna lock in more. I know during the season, that year in the playoffs was the 04-05, and I hit that shot and we won the playoff series, and I got a taste of what like fame looks like. Going into that next year, on game day, period, no phones. Like, so you couldn't call me on game day. I'm not checking my phone on game day. I don't give a fuck about ticket requests. If you're gonna do ticket requests, it's gonna have to be the day before the game. So all my ticket requests was the day. So I didn't wanna talk on game day. Like, so I used less words. Just, it was just focused on during the playoffs, no phones.
So how were you handling ticket requests?
I ain't give a fuck about ticket. I don't give a fuck about your ticket requests. Like,
Watch
you
it at the
deal with Sashia Jones. Before the playoff started, here's Sashia's phone. Everybody, here's Sashia's phones. Y'all bug her. Don't bug me during the playoffs.
Y'all heard about that too. Like you were like, and then you had like a ritual, right? Mm-hmm. Like your ritual, and like somebody messing with you, like you a whole like you have to go change, like you would do a whole. Like,
bro, I'll like when you're talking about like focusing playoff. Like I had to drive the same way, listen to the same thing, food, everything the same. Like it was just I was like robotish, right? And if I have a routine, I get there at a certain time. Don't come on the court. Don't fuck my routine up. If I'm on a table and I got to be on the table at 2:24, and someone's on the table, it's nigga get off. Right? To get off, I go through my routine. You finish your shit when I'm done. Like it was just. Like it's like having green light. Like got motherfucker all green light all the way through. Like you can't.
How that mentality changed for you, Brandon?
Well, especially my rookie year, we went to the playoffs my first year, and I just knew playing Atlanta, they were tough with Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, Mike Bibby, Al Horford, Jamal Crawford, all those guys. So I remember just playing them like 3 times during the season, and once the playoffs came, I just remember hearing that like they had like 5-7 different defenses for me, and I had to just really dial in and focus. I think the main thing for me with the playoffs my rookie year is just don't get swept. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't want to get swept the first year, so we went 7th, ended up losing, but just that taste of playoffs my rookie year really helped me out a lot.
And how hard was it losing in that game 7? Just feeling like you're on the brink of advancing.
Well, it was tough because we lost game 6 at home. We was up 3-2, so losing game 6 at home, then having to go back to Atlanta, it's kind of tough, like that last one. So.
Yeah. Could you feel it in the locker room before the game, or because I watch these playoff series and you can see the energy, but it's hard to really know what's going on in that locker room.
Yeah. Game 7, I mean, you could definitely feel it, like because it was like, well, we should have got it done, and then now you got to be on the road and try to find another win, and we're short players, like we didn't have Bogut and things like that. So yeah, it was over though.
Yeah, that playoff energy is just different. Like, and I understand when fans say, the beginning of the season and all that don't look like playoffs. It don't supposed to. It don't supposed to. Like I have 82 games. This is guaranteed. These 82 games is guaranteed. So I get to feel like, imagine being a boxer and the first 12 rounds don't count. It really don't count. And then after the 12th round, then it's like, all right, do or die. That becomes a whole different, it becomes a whole different thing. Like, so the fact that, like in boxing, every round fucking counts, that's how playoffs is. Yeah. Right? So you have it's a different energy, it's a different swag, different mentality.
Just everything.
Right? Everything is just
it's just
different.
the arena feel different. Like I remember coming back for Game 3 and Game 4 in my rookie year in Milwaukee. It was just crazy. Like the energy is just like it's just like damn, where all y'all was at the whole season. Like it don't even fit. But then when that playoffs come and you got a chance, it's like yo, it go up a whole nother notch.
Your teammate, like you can lose friendships in the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's why Dylan Brooks is looking. That's why if I'm on the team, you get the fuck out of here. This is playoffs, man. This ain't fucking regular season no more. All that dumb shit you're trying to do, and you not standing tall, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You can lose friendships in the playoffs because this is more about a team thing. Now that's why I said, like, as a star player, like, when we was in that playoffs and Scottie Pippen said that, I had to look at film because of it. Like, man, I was whooping their ass during the regular season. What the fuck is going on? And then you're looking like, okay, they really doing this. And Scottie Pippen, a Hall of Famer, great player, talking about that I'm going to have to sacrifice. Let me look. Oh, he's right. I got to sacrifice, right? And then that became the mission of sacrificing shots and opportunities to get other players involved because they were keying in on me. That's what the playoffs is for. So if you're a player and you giving up on your teammates in the playoffs and you're not performing and you acting ass in the locker room, whatever's going on, the playoffs is like, if you think you have a friendship, playoffs are going to test that friendship. It really is because, this is when it counts.
For sure. That's real shit. And you need to be able to rely on these dudes. And if you can't trust them, obviously that's the foundation.
Like if you're a strip club guy, right? You're a strip club guy, and that's your thing. And that's your thing during the season. And we in the playoffs, and you going to the strip club, and you coming here playing like shit and tired. Oh, nah, you're getting called out. You get called. Even though we didn't say nothing during the regular season, we was with you during the regular season, and we over here in the room at 8 o'clock and watching movies and shit like that, and you doing your thing, which you supposed to do, right? That's your thing. But if it ain't translating and it look like it's affecting you in the playoffs, oh, nah, we're going to have a problem.
But, I mean, we talked about this earlier, too, but doesn't that take a leader to be able to do it? I feel like a lot of teams may have these issues, but they don't have the leadership to let, that's going to really call somebody out. They'll let it slide, and now they're
in the playoffs, it don't slide. Listen, in the playoffs, it might not get out in the public, but there's going to be some talks.
Okay.
There's going to be some talks. But, like, you have your own, you do your own thing, right? You, as players, you have your own ritual. That's why I said, I have my ritual, and this is how my ritual is going in the playoffs during the season, right? You're a strip club guy. That's your ritual. Okay, cool. But when it starts, if that shit ain't working, if that shit ain't working in the game, motherfucker, you're going to have to do something else. I don't know if you're listening. I don't know if you and your wife fighting or something. She gonna get called out. Hey, listen, all that slapping and shit before the game and shit. You gonna have to get the fuck out. I had to kick some wives out.
Ages 0. Change the game. Put that respect on his name. Look, with the honor call for greatness, the chosen a few that carry the gift of genius, who do what they do, who possess finesse, the blessed with desire, it's true. I'ma say it loud.